Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Cowboys and the Bills, coming up next.
And now here come the Cowboys. And they start in the best of all positions, 1st and goal. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 14 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. In motion, the tight end. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll look to throw again. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead, losing the game.
Now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the... to pass on 1st and 10. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They go play action on 1st. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
On the set.
Hubbard reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs. The Cowboys and their quarterback ready to take over. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Ready up.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. Just a field goal separates these two. We're back.
On the jump.
2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Setting up the throw. Rolling left behind. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12. Looking for a throw here. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
Shut up.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Man in motion, headed right. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Cowboys driving. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Hubbard crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown. The Cowboys headed back out on offense. They're First and 10, they're going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it'll be 2nd down. They're going play action. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Back to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. Jukes one defender, and he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. We've hit halftime here in Cincinnati. The Bengals carrying a lead into the locker room. Now, and I guess... in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count.
Hey, rookie. You had a great first year. Amazing, to say the least. But guess what? It only gets harder. You gotta double down on your 2nd year. You gotta go even harder, and I know you can. And it all starts now.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
Okay, ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Now he can exhale. His season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Ready, break!
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Here we go!
Again, he'll drop to throw. Ooh, with a juke. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Checks this down to Hubbard. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have moved out in front.
Nothing like understanding where...
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
Let's go!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Staying on his feet, flush to his right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll look to throw here. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Got it, ready?
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 1. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Hold it ready.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Left side to Lamb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second down and a yard.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And a short gain here down to the 22. A tackle made there by Drew Sanders. 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run here with Hubbard. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for this?
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now there's Cooks in motion right. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now back to throw. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him up.
Under pressure, they got him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes...
On the set. Let's go now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Pat Surtain up to make the play. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Ready up.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. 2nd and 11. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jake Ferguson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And out now come the Cowboys. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's complete to Cooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Set. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Set.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35. Now hang on here, because following that play, it looks like Amari Cooper is in some distress. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. All altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
Let's go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the double. Go. Right away, they'll start to throw it. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ready? A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jair Brown on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. From out of the gun, he'll throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Here we go. 18 Rattler. Cooper going in motion. He'll drop the throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Cooper going in motion. Go! In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That into the hands of Hubbard.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We're back to Arlington in a moment. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Let's go now. Ready? Now they'll set up to throw. is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the
Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Set.
They'll throw out of the gun. A pass. Good by the veteran. It's Brandon Cooks. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to the air one more time. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Dallas. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when you
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position.
Okay,
it's
ready.
1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, check go.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Go!
They'll run with Hubbard. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little...
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
Ready, break!
ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll get forward for a couple. Rook Orororo there on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready. Ready.
Here's a designed run. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Let's go.
In motion, Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Shut up.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass.
Let's go now. Track at 60. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Open man down the field. It's Ferguson.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Now he'll run. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
They'll look to set up the screen here. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Go! Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways.
Got it. Ready?
We do know it'll be third down.
Ready? Hut.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long.
Come on.
Cooper going in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. Ready?
Now, faking the give. That's caught by Lamb. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice...
So it's a win for the Cowboys. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere and walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
It's week 3 of the 2025 season, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Cowboys and the Giants, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Second and a yard. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Short throw caught by Ferguson, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go. In motion, Lamb. They'll look to throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That's caught. It's Amari. And he'll take it on in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Complete to Cooper. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Lamb. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Complete to the rookie from Clemson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. To the air now on first and 10. That into the hands of Hubbard. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. They'll look to throw. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you...
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw on the run is complete. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let go.
Back to throw. And this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
On the set. Here we go, set. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down.
One, they knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. The hook up there to Cooper. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap. He'll move to throw. A quick slap taken by Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
Unlock Ryan! Unlock Ryan! Let's go!
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. A 1st down there on a gain of 12.
A chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon. Comes up just short. Down near the goal line, sets up 1st and goal.
Trying to run it, it's Hubbard. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
One more time, it's Hubbard. Good blocking, and he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Cowboys. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0, and barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their third straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start, and this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. It's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Bears, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Keith, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Okay, ready?
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. It's taken in by Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Looking. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Another try following the sack. Throw complete to Lamb. Okay, 3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. 40. Hits the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah.
The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here.
Let's go.
Getting right back to it after that interception. This will be caught by Cooper. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. keeper's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the 33 on second down. Hauled in left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. First down from the red zone. Touchdown, Dallas! Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the set. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Pass play coming here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Now looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cowboys take a third-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, he gets it back.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on pimp between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This finds Cooks complete. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Let's go now.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete. It's Cooper. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
On the set.
Second and 3 now.
Pass the 60. Ready?
From the 42. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Here we go, set.
They go play action here. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They are throwing it again. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3.
Set. Tempo. Set.
Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. They'll try and punch it in. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's second and goal.
Ready up. Go. Dragon 60. Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
60 Bobcat.
Shotgun now on third down. He's got it. And in for the Dallas touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Ready, ready! Warriors 17!
To throw here on first down. On the sideline, and he's got it. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends.
On the double! Set! Buffalo 18! Hut, hut!
Pass play on first and 10. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game.
Here we go! 18, Pioneers! Ready, ready?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's on the move. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Cowboy 8! Check go!
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go!
They'll throw it. Completed to his running back. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. From the gun on third down. That's caught for the first. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. C.D. Ingram with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year.